You ready?
Hey, listen!
Get some.
Yeah.
Hey, listen!
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Lawrence's Let's Plays. Today, guys, I'm going to bring to you the third episode out of this four-part episode I'm doing for my newer players, for who I believe are the top heroes representing each mark. I've already done red and green. Be sure to check those videos out on my channel. And today we're going to be doing the blue marks. To my returning viewers, thanks so much for your continued support. And if you are brand new to the channel, thank you as well. Yeah, you. I'm looking at you. Thank you so much for stopping by for the first time. Guys, do like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to become one of Lawrence's Legends. With nothing left to say, I'm Lawrence, so let's play. So let's jump on in here to the gallery. And we're going to go over these blue mark heroes. Alright, so first and foremost, and I like this chick because she's one that you can get for free. I want to point out in the last video I did with the, the first video with the red mark heroes, Catherine is a free hero that we get, and I believe is the best hero in the game, in my personal opinion. Or at least the best out of the legendaries, but again, that's a topic for another day. You get Margarita for free as well. If you're a newer player, once you've logged in for 14 consecutive days, then you will get this hero. What makes this hero good? Well, tell us, Lawrence. I'm going to. Here we go. Blade. Margarita casts Blade Dance when it reached specified layers. Sword Assault basic attack. Deals 100% attack damage to a single enemy twice and gains 1 layer of Blade. This can be increased if you raise that skill up 5 times to 40% additional damage. Not a lot of single target damage. But here's where she starts getting interesting. So Blade Striker deals 420% attack damage to a single enemy and gains 2 layers of Blade. So this is important. These layers of Blade are very important. What makes the skills that make up her kit make her so strong. 40% attack, 40% attack, 40% attack. So leveled up to 4, 120% more damage. 540 to a single target. Not bad. Not bad damage. And you can reduce that to a 3-turn cooldown. Remember those blades, the 2 blades, very important. Counterattack command. When Margarita has 6 layers of blade, she consumes all layers and deals 200% attack damage to all enemies. So on this skill, she's gaining 2 of those blades. She's already 4 away from getting the 6 layers to cast this AoE. Why this is important is because she's one of these characters that actually has 2 AoE skills. 200% attack damage to all enemies. Also, if you raise this skill up, you see if you raise the skill up to level 3, you're going to reduce the layer of blade consumption required for her to cast this AoE to only 4 turns. So that's fantastic. And then here's her other AoE. Deals 3 stages of 100% attack damage each to all enemies and gains 3 layers of blade. So 3 stages is 300% attack damage. 10, 20, 30, another 30%. 330% attack damage to all enemies plus gains of 3 layers of blade. You can reduce that to a 4-stage cooldown. Now I am going to take a moment where I normally don't do this to show you what kind of brings her to the forefront and why I say she's so good and why she deserves third place. Exclusive to when counterattack command is released, increases all allies crit damage by 30% for 1 turn. It's only a turn, but still, that's a nice little buff to the team. So she's not just about being, a selfish kind of character. She does help the team a little bit, so she has a little bit of support. Exclusive level 3 increases the damage of counterattack command by 30%. So increase that to another 30%. And this is really good. So exclusive level 1, Blade Dance has 4 attack stages now and grants 1 more layer of blade. So why is this important? Because it will do 400% or 400% attack damage because you're going to have a 4 stage times 100% for each stage. And now if it goes to 4 layers of blade and we get this skill, if we get this, if we get our counterattack command passive skill, again, we raise that skill up to level 3, we're reducing it to 4, so guess what? She immediately gets the 4 layers of blade and can cast her AoE. So, very, very strong character. Don't sleep on Margarita. Yoko. Yoko is really good, but she's very interesting and kind of a complicated character, and the reason why is because she has skill switch. So, she switches between either the Clearness Blade or the Broken Wave. 280% attack damage to a single enemy gains 1 layer of focus. 280, increase that to level 5, 40, 80, so 360 for a single target. Not bad, pretty strong. Yoko switches her weapon from clearness to broken wave after she gains one more action turn. When Yoko's weapon is clearness, she takes 20% less damage and gains 12% extra leech. Meanwhile, each layer of focus increases by 2% extra leech. So she has great survivability with leech to be able to get health back when she attacks. 20% less damage. 520% attack damage to a single enemy grants self a shield by 20% of max HP for 2 turns. This skill has 30% more leech. And you'll see 40, 40, 40, another 120% damage. 640 to a single target is a lot of damage. Cooldown reduced to 4. Kind of going through her quick because, to be honest, you're welcome to kind of really get into her, but you'll see that she's kind of complicated because of the stance mechanic, or rather the different waves. I'm sorry, the different blade mechanic. But what's cool is if you switch over to this one, when Yoko's weapon is broken wave, now instead she deals 20% more damage and increases her crit damage by 12%. Meanwhile, each layer of focus increases extra crit damage by 2%. And if you level that up, 2, 4, 6, 8, she's getting automatically 20% more crit. And for every layer of focus that she gains, she's going to gain 2% extra damage. And then this one, 520% attack damage to a single enemy skill, has 40% more crit rate and 60% more crit damage. That is bonkers, the amount of damage that will do. Because again, if you switch back here, instead it was providing herself a shield. So she has great survivability and providing herself defense, but she also can do like quite a bit of damage. So yeah, very, very good hero. And my number 1 pick out of the blue is going back to Sunset Sages, Guhana. I think this chick is amazing, and I'm going to show you why. 100% attack damage to a single enemy, 40% chance to inflict an inferior severe wound for 2 turns. That reduces enemy's ability to heal. That can be increased to an 80% chance, but that's not what makes her good. We're going to move along. Active skill Winter Radiance deals 200% attack damage to a single enemy with a 60% chance to reduce their speed by 40% for 2 turns. Meanwhile, increases all allies' speed by 20% for 2 turns. That is fantastic. That is usable in every type of content within this game, whether it be story campaigns. Certainly very good for PvP, as with most mobile idle gacha games. Speed, as fast as you are, speedy, is going to be the way you want to go. Make yourself as fast as possible. You can increase this to a 100% chance of leveling up the skill, reduce the cooldown to 3. Passive reduces direct damage taken by all allies by 8% when Guhana survives. This effect is reduced by 50% 2 turns after Guhana acts. When multiple skills increase this attribute, only the strongest one will take effect. And increasing this skill to level 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to add 12% automatic damage reduction as long as Guhana is alive as her passive skill throughout the battle, the whole battle. So although it reduces by 50%, it's still 6% guaranteed damage reduction as long as she's alive, which is great. And let's talk about her exclusive real quick. Level 3, Lunar Shelter. Its effect will no longer be reduced by 50%. So then, instead, you're going to, if you have her exclusive 3, which takes 3 copies of her, or 3 of the Ancient Dragon Eyes, or whatever they're called, to take the place of the 3 copies, then you're just getting a guarantee of as long as she's alive, all allies will always have their damage reduced by 12% the whole battle. That's insanity. Lunar Recovery restores HP by 10% of max HP for all allies, increases their turn meters by 20%. Meanwhile, increases all allies' attack by 20% for 2 turns. The restoration effect is increased by 40% if the target's HP is no more than 50%. How bonkers is that? Let's talk about that. So, restores HP by 10% of max HP for all allies on her Lunar Recovery active skill. 5 turns, can be taken to a 4-turn cooldown. And increasing their turn meter. Increasing your turn meter is a great thing in this game too, because it's allowing you to go faster. Or have your skills build up faster, I mean. Meanwhile, increases all allies' attack by 20. So let's talk about the restoration effect is increased by 40%. The target's HP is no more than 50%. So if a target's HP is less than 50%, and she casts this, then instead of it being a 10% heal, it ends up going up by 40%. So she heals half. Basically, that person could be down half of their health, and she will fill them. She will completely restore them to 100%. That's bonkers. That's absolutely bonkers. And also 2% max HP regen. You can do that. It ends up going 6% more. So it ends up actually being 56% health back if they're below 50%. Exclusive level 1 also cleanses 5 layers of dot debuffs from all allies, which is great as a counter to someone that's hitting you with poisons like Walter, someone that's hitting you with HP burn like my girl Hazonia. Like, she's a great counter to characters like that. And that's it, guys. That's going to wrap this one up. This one took a little bit longer because I really wanted to go over and explain to you how great Guhan is. If you did find this content helpful, be sure to let YouTube know by giving a big old thumbs up. That way they're able to push this video out in the algorithm, or it gets through the algorithm to push this video out to as many people as possible, so I can help them along their journey in this game as well. Guys, do consider to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as I continue to grow this thing. Appreciate the hell out of each and every one of you guys for stopping by. My name is Lawrence. This has been Lawrence's Let's Plays, and I am out of here. Take care, everybody. Have a great night.